Hi and welcome to Reseller News Brief. My name is Rich Passini. Today is July 20th, 2018. Today I just want to go over a real quick, short little news brief and talk a little topics about eBay. And I also want to talk a little about what was going on with my sales, and I just want to share a little information with you. So without further ado, let's hop right to it. I'm going to move out of this screen here. First screen we're going to go to is over here, not this story. I'm sorry about that, folks. What I want to talk to you guys about is eBay and how they justify their recommendations as to what would sell. In other words, I guess they do it overall statistics on what other people are selling it for, other sellers are selling for, and I guess they round it off to a nearest price or whatever what they think they recommend. You see this item here, folks? I don't know if you've been getting these. I get them every now and then, and what I find rather amusing with this here, excuse me, eBay doesn't know what I paid for this here. Now, I'm going to click it on. As you see, I got it for $4.20. All right, I'm going to click this on here. Now, as you can see, this here has been on eBay. Okay, the start time, if you ever want to find out, I think this is how it works. I'm not sure if it's just on my personal, my personal account that you can see, but you can see a start time. This was started back on October 25th, 2017. Okay? As you can see, it's been there for a while. Now, I have it listed for $4.20. What I bought this tape for, now this is, as you can see here, it's brand new. All right, now if you can see the packaging, we got a close up here. It's still got the plastic wrap in here, right? It's brand new. Now, I know there may be people out there, other sellers say, so what? You got a brand new one there, so big deal. You're selling for that price there, and eBay's making a recommendation to sell it for 99 cents. What people don't realize, and I've talked about this here in my other videos, when it comes to sourcing, I don't get these things cheap. Okay? Now, I don't remember exactly what I paid, but I could guarantee this. The price you see here is pretty much what I paid for it. Okay, this is brand new. I didn't get it on a half-day sale. I didn't get it off, 50% or 25% off. So I paid right now full price for this here. Okay. If I am to listen to their recommendations and sell this for 99 cents with the best offer, that's ludicrous. That's crazy. Okay. Now I know there's other sellers selling theirs for a lot, for a lot more than what I'm selling mine for. Some are selling cheap, the pre-owned ones. But if I was to sell this here for 99 cents, I just gave it away. And people say, yeah, well, you can make maybe a buck or two off the, not even, because this is a pretty heavy. It's in a tin can. It's not like this ain't cardboard. Okay, so this is a wash. All right. So when eBay comes up with these recommendations for 99 cents, I kind of avoid them. I just delete it. I don't even bother with it. So people may say, well, you might be sitting on for a while. You might be sitting for another year. Probably will. Maybe I'll take it off and sell it as a bundle. I don't know. But, you got to be careful, folks. When they make their recommendations, eBay doesn't know what you're buying these items for. Okay? They don't know I paid maybe $3.99 for this here at a thrift store. Okay? So when they come up with these recommendations for 99 cents, that's ludicrous. You don't want to, unless you're that wealthy where you could say, well, I could afford to take a loss on it, then it's a different story. Me, I need whatever money I can get from whatever the items I purchase. If I purchase this stuff, I want to try to get something decent for, at least make my money back. Okay? Because I know I didn't pay 99 cents for this here. It's brand new. It's still wrapped. You can see the plastic all around it. So, I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you get those recommendations, think about it, folks, before you jump at it. Because to be honest with you, to sit here and go with that there with their recommendations, you could be taking a loss on it. The other thing was yesterday I noticed again the view issues came up again. I had no views on both pages. I only have 312 or whatever items listed. And the same thing happened again. Apparently, this glitch is never going to be fixed. I don't think it ever will be. But Now they're back again. Okay, I still have the watches here. That's the funny thing, when the views get affected, you know, when they go off, they go to zeros, it doesn't affect the watches. The watches pretty much, at least for me anyway, I notice I always still have the watches. Okay, but I just wanted to share that with you. But I hope you guys are having good sales. I made a couple, you know, within this past week. Nothing to write home about. That's all I can tell you. I'm not going to disclose what I sold as far as that, because it's kind of embarrassing. I don't know if you guys been having any sales out there, but if you want to share them, that's totally up to you. If you don't, that I understand completely. The sales I have right now are nothing to write home about, but they're few little sales, and I mean few, and I do mean little sales. But anyway, without dwelling on this right now, I hope you guys that are selling on eBay, we all have a good weekend coming up. I hope we could all make some cash. We'll see where it goes. Anyway, let me back out. Let me go out here. I just want to I got a couple windows up here, as you can see here, and then I just want to close this video out. This one over here, this came from CNN Money. And if you want to look at it, I never read the whole things verbatim. I usually give you the website. And this one here is, if you want to read it, it's money.cnn.com. Excuse me. It goes over here, NBA Finals and a rainy baseball hurt eBay. And then it goes on to say over here, eBay owns a ticket seller StubHub, and lackluster sales to the sporting events and concerts dragged down the company's second quarter earnings. CEO Dennis Wenig said on a call with the analyst Wednesday he called it a tough landscape for sports. Among the bigger problems, many early season baseball games rained out, leading to what Wenig called a historical bad start. Expectations for the high ticket prices to the NBA Finals and Hockey Stanley Cups fizzled. I don't really get involved with StubHub. I know of StubHub. I don't really follow sports, but apparently this here did play a role in it, and it did hurt their sales a little. So, hey, things happen. What are you going to do, right? Excuse me. Let's go right along. Let's move to this one here. This is a quick one here. This is from Yahoo Finance. If you want to go to the website, it's finance.yahoo.com. And they're talking about Comcast drops bid for Fox. eBay disappoints. It's going to go really quick. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to read too much. I'm just going to read this part right here. For those who are interested in eBay and know about the stocks, a little financial thing. It says over here, eBay is sliding Thursday morning after reporting soft results in the second quarter. eBay beat on earnings but missed on revenue and reduced its full-year outlook. The company blamed the strengthening U.S. dollar, which says it is hurting international sales. Almost 60% of eBay business now comes from international markets. Okay, so if you want to check this out, you can read that. I just thought I'd share that little quick thing with you. Let's move right along. This one here is from the Motley Fool, and you can read it from the fool.com. That's the website. It says slowing sales volumes threaten eBay's rebound hopes. The online marketplace saw lower growth and reduced profitability in its second quarter. This came out July 19, 2018, folks, just to let you know. Investors had a few good reasons to keep their expectations for eBay. Then it talks about NASDAQ, eBay. Second quarter results in check. It says its sales growth pace had badly trailed fully integrated e-commerce rivals like Amazon and Walmart. After all, the online marketplaces have announced lower profitability due to expensive investments management is making in business. eBay's recent earning report didn't change the big picture narrative that paired the market share challenges with the reduced profit margins. Then it says, let's take a closer look. It says reduced growth rates, and then you can read the rest of this here, folks. I want to try to keep this short and sweet as possible. So if you want to read this here, you can check it out for yourself. And moving right along to the last one here. This one here, look at the title of this one. eBay paid $573 million to buy a Japanese e-commerce platform, Q00 whatever 10 filing reveals. Okay. I don't know if, to be honest with you, I don't know if that was a good move to make a payment, to buy something like this right now. I don't know when this was bought. It came out 9 hours ago. Again, I'm sorry, folks. It's kind of old. Maybe it's a day old, whatever. I'm sorry I couldn't get this to you sooner, but I just thought I'd share this information with you guys. I think with eBay doing things like this here, investments, I don't know if it's a good idea, but I guess they want to try to stay ahead of the curve. It says over here, eBay is very distant second behind Amazon when it comes to e-commerce sales in the US, but abroad, in a particular Asia, it's willing to invest, grow its footprint in a targeted way. In February, eBay paid a total of $573 million to acquire QO10, a Japanese sales platform, according to the company's quarterly earnings filings. It says here in more detail, it consisted of $306 million in cash and relinquished it's about $266 million in shares to Geosus, a Pan-Asian e-commerce market business originally founded as a joint venture with Korea's Gmarket. Q10, which claims 2 million shoppers, was originally part of Geos. Reports earlier this year pegged the eBay Q10 at $700 million. And then it goes on and on to say here, again, I'm not going to read the whole thing. However, I do want to share one little tidbit of information here. I want to just go to downdetected.com, and I just want to, for those who don't know what downdetected.com is, it gives you a little insight on the websites that are having problems with their web browser, login, and so forth. So I'm going to check this out right now. If you guys are enough familiar with it, you might want to check it out. It's downdetected.com. It gives you a little overview on what's going on. When you click on the home page here, when my computer comes up, you can have a whole array of different companies. You can find out Instagram, if they're down, website issues, and so on and so forth. People like you and I will sign up on this here, and you got to register with them to leave any comments if you want to post anything. As you can see, they have a whole bunch of companies here: Google, Tinder, Office 365, AOL, you name it, they have it over here. What we want to do is go to eBay. Okay, we're going to click it on, and you could read the latest things. Now, I know over here, for people who do follow me, they said, hey, June 29th, that's still on here, all right? But here's the thing. If you have a problem with eBay, you could just click that on there and you could check the past issues. But I want to show you, with this here, you could disregard this here. Scroll down to the latest ones here, the comments, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Even though it's showing over here the last resolved issues was June 29th, scroll down and you could read. Now, this one here was left by Tom 18 minutes ago. I'm taking a great pleasure in eBay's stock decline. DW has turned a deaf ear to its customers, sellers. It says the whole time we have been there. So taking on, it says over here, so they're taking on Amazon with only fool some investors. All right, this guy's talking about about investing there. I'm not really concerned about that. What I want to know is this one right here. Okay, this one here says no sales for a week. Got to get my Mercari in game. For those who don't know about Mercari, that's another selling platform. You might want to check that out as well. But let's go on. It says over here, also the labeling printing is now working well for me. It's printing one label per page. This has been recently changed. They must have laid off their testing department. My first shot of doing multiple labels, need to look at it more closely. But before the change, it was just check boxes, scan to check, scan from check packaging list, check labels, check everything from prints out at once. Do not see those options. I had print each one individually. All right, so Mercari might have a little problems with that, with their printing thing, but the point I'm trying to get across in regards to coming to Down Detector, you could read recently what people are experiencing. This one over here, this guy here, he's funny. He goes, it's the same few people complain about something new almost every day. Are they cursed or something? One person just says, don't know, why are you here? So this guy here, he's questioning this guy. Well, let's face the facts, folks. We all come to these websites to get some information as to what's going on with eBay. We want to know, why is it down? Are other sellers experiencing the same issues that we are? And that's what Down Detector is all about. But the interesting thing I found last night, you could see I have responded, over here. I only did it one time. I responded to one comment over here. That's why you see Shop Rjpasini. You got to sign up with that there, and then you could respond to any comments. But what I did find interesting, now, the live outage map, okay? This is what I found kind of interesting. My sales have been so slow. I mean, it's pathetically slow. I mean, I don't even know if, like I said, I feel like sometimes eBay shut the light switch off here. I'm going to go to the live outage map here, and we're going to see right now what is going on at this. Now, yesterday, I just want to share this with you guys. When I was on the site, okay, here it is. I thought it disappeared. You see all these little yellow marks here? These here are all sites that are down, or whatever. Okay, these are outage. Okay, it says eBay outage map. Now, if you look in the United States, I'm in here over here in New York. Okay, you can move this thing around here. Now, here you got Montreal, Quebec. Okay, I'm over here. I'm in New York. Now, I don't know. People may say, well, how good is this down detector? I mean, are these eBay outage maps? Are they, are they viable information? Is it good or bad and in between? I don't know, but I do believe they do update these outage maps every so often. How often, I don't know. You might have to write into them and find out. But what I found kind of interesting, moving across the map, is you could see here. Let's scroll down here. If you look at the East Coast, even eBay, some of the East Coast here, right down to Tampa, and Los Angeles, San Diego, and San Francisco, some in Phoenix. Everybody else seems to be okay. But what I really found interesting, okay, what I really found is, and somebody said something to the effect like, well, eBay's selling the Chinese stuff, and the China stuff, and so on and so forth. I don't know if that has any validity on this here, but I'm wondering how the people in China are selling, how they're doing. So I went over here and I was looking around here, and let me see if I can get to it. Bear with me for 1 second. Right over here, it says People's Republic of China. You notice one thing on this side here? You don't see any yellow, no outages. Look at this, folks. All right, you got Thailand. I'm talking about China, though. Okay? Now, you got your big companies there. You got Alibaba, whatever, and you got other companies there, Baidu, whatever. You got other different companies. But I know eBay people were talking about eBay's doing something with China, like they're letting the Chinese sell their goods on the platform, whatever, and so forth. You could read up on that if you want to find out. But what I found kind of interesting, though, I know there's outages over here in this part of the world here, but I'm talking about over here. If you notice, okay, you don't see any yellow over here as far as like with China. Okay, now, I noticed one thing on eBay. You can make purchases, and it'll tell you when you're buying stuff from China, like if you go to another seller, you'll see that it say, oh, it comes from China. Now, the point I'm getting across is people say, well, what are you getting at here? You're trying to say, in other words, well, China doesn't have any outages, so they're good. The people over there selling in there are making sales. I don't know. I'm just saying, looking at this live outage map, it looks to me that I don't see any yellow here. So it's trying to, I think I'm getting the point I'm getting across is you don't see any outage here or any glitches as far as that part goes. Now, again, I don't know how viable they are, how this out, when they update this map. But you could see here, let's shrink it down again, and let's go back to the United States. You could see here, the U.S., right? It's got outages, okay? So you have to read up on this here. Again, I don't know, again, how often. Now, it says over here, OpenStreetMap, over here, Street Maps contributors. Okay, maybe this is how they get it. I don't know. All I know is when you scroll over here and you make it bigger, you could see around here, the states that are being affected by this outage. Okay, so even Los Angeles, too. Now, maybe this is why sales are slow. Maybe they're doing certain things over there. I don't know. Okay, I'm just throwing this out there for people. Okay, so please don't hold me accountable for it. If I'm making any statements that don't sound right, or you might be thinking, well, this guy is just throwing stuff out there. I'm just sharing this information with you. Okay, I'm not a statistician or an analyst that could sit here and analyze, give you an analytic, what do you call it there, positive answer here. I don't know. Okay, I'm just bringing a point out over here that with these here. According to this, these are the outages over here. Okay, that's what I understand it to be. Okay, it even says eBay outage chart, so that's what they're saying. I don't know again, but I just wanted to share it with you guys. If you get a chance, check out this here. It's downdetected.com. You could read the resolved issues. You could also read the issues that were from June 29th as well. But, scroll down and read the new stuff that came out, because even though that says June 29th, there are people been writing in here new stuff, okay? Now this one over here, I don't know what these are here. These are other sellers over here, I guess, talking about stuff. Let's see this one here. It says 6 emails, no response. Nice customer service you have, eBay. Ask eBay, just glad that my last auctions ended yesterday. This must be pretty well. Is it actually this? This is new stuff here, folks. See here, this came out yesterday. All right. So if you get a chance, check it out. I'm going to bump out of here and just close this video out because, like I said again, I don't want to make it too long. I just thought I'd share that stuff with you guys. If you get anything out of these videos, or that the reseller news, whatever, and it helps, I just want to throw it out there for you guys. Like I said, again, with eBay, sales have been really bad. I have to honestly say, I mean, this has to be the worst I've seen of it so far. I mean, looking at other blog sites, and some people even on my Facebook group have been complaining about it. And I tell them the same thing. I know eBay thinks I'm an advocate for them, and I am not an advocate for eBay. Okay, I am not by far. I don't want to take sides, but for the most part, I understand they got glitches and going on in their system. This has been ongoing for a long time, though, folks. That no views things, like I said, I believe I said in my other videos, I believe it dates back to 2013. So this is not something that just happened. It didn't just pop up. It's been there for a long time. I don't know why eBay's having those issues with the no views. I really couldn't tell you. I don't have a clue. I do know it still exists. It happened last night. And I will say this, okay, and this is my own personal opinion. I said this once before, and I'll repeat it again. I did notice, okay, I did get a sale today. Last night, it was dead. I usually shut my computer down around 12:30 Eastern time, okay, between 12 midnight, whatever. I usually shut it off. That's it. I mean, people don't make any, if they're making any buys or whatever, they're going to do it, they're going to get responses the next day. They had no views, okay. I didn't get any sales. But I did notice today, when I looked and I seen the views were there, I did get a response. I got an offer, best offer, okay. And I noticed it was with the views. When the views were there, I got the best. I got a sale. I made a sale. How many I made this week? I don't know, 3 maybe, which is nothing to write home about, folks, if that. So I do believe, in my personal opinion, I may be wrong. People may beg to differ and say, well, you're wrong. I don't believe that. I believe, and I heard it from a teammate. I said in one of my other videos, so for those who are new subscribers, if you didn't hear it now, you can hear it for the first time. The teammate told me that with the no views, it can affect sales. Now, this is what they told me. I'm just repeating it, folks. That's all I'm doing, just repeating, just throwing it out there, giving you guys a heads up. This is what I was told by an eBay teammate, not me. But I do coincide with that, stating that, yes, I believe that teammate is on the ball, telling it like it is. Now, whether he was at liberty or not to say something like that, maybe he was wrong in saying that. I don't know. I hope the person doesn't get in trouble, because I know they record all these calls. I just hope, I didn't bait the person into saying it. The only thing I asked the person when I spoke to the teammate, I said, can I ask you a question? With the no sale, with the no views going on, with this issue, this glitch you guys got going on with your system, can it affect sales? That's all I said. I wasn't trying to reverse psychology, try to trick the person or bait them into saying anything. This person came out on their own and said, yes, this will affect sales. That was his words. And again, I hope the person didn't get in trouble, because I wasn't trying to call up to get anybody in trouble. I just asked a simple question, and that's the answer I got. And in lieu of that, I'm sharing with you guys. So again, I don't know. All I know is, folks, this is what I've been doing. When I get a sale, okay, when a person gets a best offer, or I hear that cha-ching, the first thing I do now, it's nice to hear the cha-ching, but it's nice to also, what I first do, when I hear that, the first thing I do is I go back to my listings and I see if the views came back. And when I got that sale today, the views were back, okay? That's all I'm sharing with you guys. Let me know what you think. I want your take on it. If you think, what I'm saying is, valid or invalid, whatever, or what that teammate stated was wrong, it doesn't affect sales or not, I don't know. But I'm just wanting to share this information with you guys. If you like what I put out, folks, and you want to be updated on soon as I do the new, the new news comes out, or I get new Google alerts about eBay, Amazon, or Etsy, whatever, I will put it out there for you guys to check it out. So please subscribe for updates. If you do like my channel, please subscribe. If you get anything out of these videos I produce, please give them a thumbs up. I'd love to have new subscribers. And in closing, I just want to say also thank you for the new subscribers. I really do appreciate you subscribing to my channel. The more subscribers I get, it gives me more incentive to create good videos. I put out good, clean content videos. I don't know if you're familiar with his initiative, but just to share it really quick, his initiative is to help, inspire, and share. It's an acronym. And the other one for the clean content channel is exactly what it is. It is a clean content channel. I do not discuss religion, politics, and there's no profanity on it or any crazy talk whatsoever. Okay, I consider this a kid-safe channel. So if you're sitting around with your kids, you're in a living room, kitchen, or wherever and you're on your computer and you just happen to tune me in, you don't have to worry about shushing your kids away, telling them, oh, go into the next room. Oh, why, mommy? Because I'm watching this guy over here. I don't know what's going to come out of his mouth. I assure you, you will not hear anything crazy like that coming out of my mouth. As long as I'm sitting behind this webcam and I'm talking about the news or reseller, or I also do the sneak peek videos, demo videos, and intro videos, you never have to worry about crazy talk like that. Like I said again, this is a clean content channel. And I just also want to say to those who have been following me, thank you. If you get a chance, if you want to check out my other videos to see what I'm all about, please do. And like I said, please like, comment, and share. Like I said, I try to put out the best content and good videos that are essential to helping you with the reselling business. That's what my channel is all about. And also I want to share with you guys that if you would like to join my Facebook group, it's called the eBay Top Rated Sellers Group. I have links, I believe, in the listing. I'll drop them in the comments. I also have a Twitter group you could sign up for. I'm also on Pinterest, along with everybody else, right? Everybody's on that same stuff, the same things I'm telling you they're on as well. But I just wanted to share it with you guys, really, and I just thought it would be a help. And also, I'll be doing reseller weekends whenever I have the opportunity. I've been doing it pretty much frequent now. And the reason why I can do that is because sales are slow. But even if they were busy, I would still have a time slot to fit it in. Because you know what, folks? I think it's important that you guys, all of us, eBay sellers and buyers, and just people in general in commerce, on e-commerce, I think it's good to know what's out there. I try to get tidbits information. I mean, I don't want to put too much stuff on the screen because I get different sources, a lot of Google alerts about all different companies, eBay, Amazon. Well, when they come up, I put them out. Apple Computer, you name it, I get it. But if I was to do that, if I was to put all those up on the screen there on my web browser, we'd be here for 2 hours. That's how much stuff I get from everybody. And it's on every day. It's a daily basis. So I try to keep it cryptic as possible. All right. So anyway, let me let you guys go. Thank you again for the new subscribers. Thank you for the ones that have been sticking around. I do really appreciate it. And I hope you will, share these videos and information I put out there with others. And I do hope you like the content I put out. And please don't forget to hit that bell there if you want to be updated and subscribe to this channel. But thanks again. I'll talk to you tomorrow on the Reseller News weekends. And you have a great weekend. Take care now. I'll talk to you then. Bye-bye. See ya.